So I'm just sitting in a quiet place in my house and figured it was time to put my regular Tuesday update and video together as far as the 210 challenge. And I don't have anything funny for you tonight, I don't think. I'm just coming up empty as far as entertaining you goes. But I did want to kind of fill you in on just the week, and it was potentially the toughest week I've had. This was week 12. And I thought it only took like 21 days to make something a habit or a routine or whatever. Boy, this was tough. And there wasn't anything particularly different with this week. No large events with all kinds of food. Like I wasn't pinned down in a KFC or anything like that and force-fed chicken wings. But it was just really, really hard. And there were a number of times this week where I kind of said to myself, who cares? I want to eat anything that I want, and I want to eat a lot of it. I had a lot of days where I didn't feel like exercising, didn't want to go to the gym, didn't want to run, just wanted to lay around and do absolutely nothing. Now, fortunately, that didn't happen. I think Friday was the only day that I decided not to do anything, and I suppose that's okay from time to time, right? I need to give myself that. So, this week, I guess, is, oh boy, I hope I don't get all Dr. Phil on you or whatever, and certainly my intention is not to be cheesy, because that's not my style, but I really thought a lot this week about just giving up a number of days and a number of times. And I know there are maybe some people watching the video right now. I know I've got some friends that are trying to diet, trying to lose some weight, and I want you to keep going, and so I want to encourage you a little bit. There are people who just might be wanting to learn something or in the midst of some difficult stuff that giving up is not the right answer. And so I came across a couple of quotes over the course of this week that were actually pretty cool, I thought, and somewhat helpful just from a positive mindset perspective. So I'll give you a couple of them anyway. Let's see. Winston Churchill, good dude. I wish I'd known more and been able to hear more of his speeches and all that kind of thing. Just history class was the only place. So here's one from him. Never give up on something that you can't go a day without thinking about. I thought that was pretty interesting. Charles F. Kettering said, keep on going, and the chances are that you will stumble on something, perhaps when you are least expecting it. I never heard of anyone ever stumbling on something sitting down. Okay. Napoleon Hill, effort only fully releases its reward after a person refuses to quit. I thought that was pretty good. Here's a good one. I'm at a payphone trying to call home. All of my change I spent on you. Oh, I'm just kidding. That's Maroon 5. That wasn't a good quote. Okay. Conrad Hilton. Success seems to be connected with action. Successful people keep moving. They make mistakes, but they don't quit. Vince Lombardi said, once you learn to quit, it becomes a habit. Okay. Never give up, for that is just the place and time that the tide will turn. And that's Harriet Stowe. And there were a few others. I don't need to, keep going. But I don't know. I guess I throw it out there to anybody who's in the midst of any difficult stuff that you might be working through, trying to quit smoking, trying to reconcile in a relationship and you just feel like it's too hard. I don't know what it is for you. For me, it's my own, challenge in terms of the way that I eat and getting exercise and making sure I stick to my goal. And so I do want to report that this was another good week. It's funny, one of the things that actually kind of helped me turn the corner at one point this week was the fact that I am a Leaf fan. Okay? And I have not given up on the dream that the Leafs might actually win the Stanley Cup at some point this decade, century, I don't know, before I die. Let's put it that way. So that's one of the reasons why I need to stay healthy, get healthy, because I don't know how long that's going to be. But if I can stick with them, why would I not be able to like stick with myself and work this through? And it's just food, right? So anyway, so week 12 is done. I weighed in this morning and I lost 2 more pounds this week. So I'm down to 212. So I'm 2 pounds away from my goal of getting to 210, and I actually have almost 5 weeks left. So I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to go to December 31st doing what I'm doing, and then I'll have to, reset my goal and figure out where I go from there. So I'll continue to update. Sorry if I've bored you to tears tonight. Hopefully I've encouraged somebody to keep doing whatever it is they need to keep doing. And I'll be back next week. And I would love to be able to tell you that I reached 210 by next week. So here's hoping. We'll see you soon.